back to the channel. On your screens, we are looking at the stock price of Lordstown Motors Corporation, and the stock actually performed quite good today. During the regular trading session, it went up 5.85%, closing the regular trading session at $1.99. Furthermore, in the after hours, the stock went up a further 1.01%, closing the week at $2.01. So that was quite impressive for Lordstown Motors. However, if you look at the 5-day graph, which I have pulled up on your screen, you can see that the stock actually lost quite a bit this week, and actually ended the week much lower than it began. But there were some impressive gains to be made. If you look at the way the stock behaved throughout the week, dropping and then recovering over the past couple of days. So at the very top of your screen, you get a sense of how the stock market behaved today at large. You can see that the S&P 500 went up, the Dow 30 went up, Nasdaq is up, Russell 2000 is up, and even crude oil is up. So all of those indices tell us that there were some impressive gains that were made at the stock on the stock market. Volume today was a bit mitigated. You had just about 6.95 million shares that exchanged hands, compared to 8.71 million on a typical day. The market opened with the stock at $1.93, and the previous close was $1.88. So quite an impressive gain for today. Today's range was from $1.93 all the way up to $2.08. And the 52-week range, just to give you guys a sense of perspective, is from $1.50 all the way up to $15.80. So we are way down on the spectrum with respect to the 52-week range. So quite a mixed week for Lordstown Motors, especially as they have the deal where they sold their factory to Taiwan-based Foxconn, and Foxconn, which is a global giant that has worked with one of the most successful companies on the planet, that being Apple. So they have a certain, grasp of supply chain issues, and we do believe that they will be able to tackle whatever project they have in with the factory that they just bought, and bring it to fruition. So that is a very positive note. And the joint venture between Lordstown Motors and Foxconn is a $100 million joint venture to develop EVs. But already Lordstown Motors has its design, so it's now just for Foxconn, to get the parts wherever they need them, and then bring everything together at the plant that they bought from Lordstown Motors. Furthermore, another company called Fisker, of course, you might know, there was a while back that they actually produced some vehicles. If you go on YouTube, you will see a very beautiful vehicle, but with lots of problems, fit and finish and reliability problems, but very beautiful to look at. And I believe Fisker also worked on the designing, I think, with Tesla. I'm not sure, but I think he did. So at some point, not all the way through. So so they will be producing vehicles for Fisker also. So there you have already two EV manufacturers who would like to partner with Foxconn. And if Foxconn can replicate the kind of success we saw they did with Apple, then these guys might be way ahead of the pack, because everywhere you turn these days, the problem is not designing and building. The problem is managing the supply chain issues. If you can take care of that, the vehicles will start rolling off the assembly line, and Foxconn seems to have a good grip on that. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today about Lordstown Motors. And the stock closed the week, the day of today, very powerfully, but by and large, for the week it actually declined. So net loss for those who have been invested in this stock for more than 5 days. And I mean, for if they invested 6 days ago, long-term investors probably have made some money. So my the time period I'm describing is just from 5 days ago till now. So we have a net decline, even though today it was quite good, 5.85% up during regular trading hours, and a further 1.01% up in the after hours, closing the week at $2.01. Thank you for your time. If you haven't done so, guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. Each new subscriber makes us spread the word even further, and that way, if you are passionate about some of the stocks we talk about here, you will be able to see them, reach even more people, and we build a bigger community that way. Thanks once more. Bye.